Rewind the tape.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Wait, Rewind the Tape. That's right. How are you doing, Ruth?
I'm here. No, I'm all right.
I'm breathing.
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. I feel like it's been a bit of a non. Actually, no, it's not been a non week. I had a really nice, wholesome weekend.
What did you do?
Just like gardening. I did like housework, like chores, which is obviously not super fun, but when you do it, you just feel productive. You really do feel productive. And then on Sunday, we took the dogs to the beach, had a little wander around Rye, which is such a cute little town, village. I don't know what you call it. It is, Camber Sands on the southeast coast.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's where they have the. So never mind. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just nice not to feel hungover. But my God, I feel like I needed less of wine for what we were about to
Veins, honestly.
talk about. But we'll get to that, I suppose. Actually, before we start, I just wanted this. This caught my eye. BBC posted a list of, I believe this is as voted by the users. I don't know. I didn't read the article, I'll be honest.
Obviously.
Look, it was a list of the 100 most influential TV shows of the 21st century. I'm not going to read the preamble. I'm going straight to the list.
Is it all in the UK? Yeah, that's what lists are for. It's clickbait.
Yeah, it's not all in the UK. It's quite surprising. There's a lot on here that I don't know if that I would have expected to make it on. Not that because they're influential to us. I just didn't realize that they were influential to all the other bitches out there.
You thought this was going to be some lowbrow shit, and you're like,
I really did. I'm like, I see you, Insecure.
Oh my God. I actually want to talk about Insecure more than I want to talk about what we need to talk about.
We might have to. What do you think was number one?
The most influential shows of the 21st century as voted by the BBC watchers.
So it's not all BBC at all. There's a whole, it's all networks.
I May Destroy You?
No, but that is number 6. So I'll give you a clue. It's something that you've watched that I haven't.
Narrow it down, honey.
We've talked about it and you've watched it fairly recently. And
narrow it down.
I feel like I need to watch it, but I haven't. It's one of those shows that everyone's like, you've got to watch.
Desperate Housewives.
Please.
Okay, these are the last few shows I've watched. I just rewatched Insecure, Desperate Housewives.
It's not this recent. It's maybe like beginning of the year, I want to say.
This is like the last 18 months is the most television I've ever watched in my life. I don't know what we're talking about.
It's The Wire.
No, I should have. Damn it, I should have known.
You should have known. You should have known that
People
one.
People are more addicted to The Wire than okay, let me not make live drag addiction.
Yeah.
But people love that show. I should have known. Yeah, but influential suggests that it's influenced other shows. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it has.
Well, I don't know. Wait, let me just double check what it. Oh, sorry, it's not most influential. It's just the greatest TV.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would say people have probably voted Breaking Bad as well in the top 5.
That's 3. Come on, number 2. I reckon you could this is fairly obvious. It's a show you really love about problematic men.
The Office. Madden!
Yes.
Oh, sorry. That show needs to release my spirit. It's on paper and actually watching it too. It is the most problematic show. Why do I love that show?
Absolutely chaotic.
Oh, so good.
Do you think that you would like it as much if it was set in
modern day?
Modern day.
Of course not.
No, you'd think you're all pricks.
No, I think they're pricks and it's set in the 60s. So God knows what I would
Of course, but I think there's just something about it being set in the 60s that it just casts a different light on it for some weird reason.
It does, but it's still, that's the thing. It's still, because you realize, watching it a second time, okay, this is what I mean to say. The older you get, the shorter time is. So as I'm getting older, watching it maybe the second or third time, I don't know, probably third, I realized like it wasn't that long ago.
No, not at all.
Their behavior was abhorrent. It's not like I'm like, oh my God.
The first time you watched it, like, oh, cute. They're not very nice.
The first time I watched it, it felt like a world ago. I knew they weren't great people, but the show was just so good. I was like, what is this show? And how do they keep coming back season after season like this? It's brilliant. The second time I watched it, I was like, oh my God, the 60s are like 10 minutes ago. This makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, this is so bad, you guys.
And now if you watched it, you'd be like,
I'm like, the 60s wasn't that long ago, and this is how you like were acting. Like, that means that if you could get away with it now, this is how you behave. Like, it's not, do you know what I mean? It makes me, before I was like looking at it the other way, like, oh my God.
Yeah. I think when you rewatch it now, you'll probably think, oh wow, it's actually it wasn't as bad then as it is now.
No,
we're about to go in the other way.
No, it's definitely way worse then.
So we've got The Wire, Mad Men, Breaking Bad in our top 3 spots. The next one I think is very surprising to me.
It should be Desperate Housewives, but they'd never give it to them because
I don't even listen. I don't know if Desperate Housewives has made it onto the list.
It should be there. Justice for Desperate Housewives, man. People need. Desperate Housewives had us all in a chokehold. Okay,
it's so true, but that's also because we were at school and I didn't have anything to do.
It's still that and I do think that show is influential. Like every show you watch now is basically Desperate Housewives.
That's the prototype. Well, it ain't on here, so the BBC listeners and viewers, they don't know shit. I mean, Desperate Housewives not on there, and fucking How I Met Your Mother is. That's saying a lot.
That show is. Somebody explain the appeal. That show is shit.
It's awful.
A shit show. It's shit.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Barney couldn't save that show. It's awful.
Number 4 is Fleabag.
I've never watched it. I hold my hands up.
It is amazing.
Isn't Fleabag? And again, I've never watched it. I hold my hands up. Isn't? This is just what I've read, that Fleabag is just a white woman's chewing gum. Is that not true? I've never watched it. I hold my hands up. I love that I think doing this means I can say whatever I want.
Guys, if you just want to say all sorts of nonsense but not be held accountable for it, just put your hands up real close to your face. Kind of back up away from the person as well. And then it's so cute that no one's ever gonna make you stand for your comments. I think that is a fair comment, especially in terms of the way that it's shot and the way that it's written. Yeah, I
haven't seen Fleabag. Oh, is Peep Show on there?
Yeah, of course it is.
What number is Peep Show? Did it beat The Office? I really want it to have.
No.
Let's be honest. Peep Show is better than The Office.
The UK Office comes in hot at number 9. Then the US Office is number 39. And Peep Show is 42.
That's crazy. Peep Show. Would you rather watch The Office or Peep Show? Okay, I've obviously put a lot on Peep Show. I'm genuinely asking. I need to calm down.
That's a really good question. Well, I mean, Peep Show is just really nostalgic, I think. I put my hands up and say I've never watched the UK Office apart from one episode, and I couldn't get past Ricky Gervais. So I put my hands up.
You may never be able to get past it.
And I'm not even gonna try. Why should I?
The only show I've watched the UK Office. The only show where I've actually enjoyed Ricky Gervais is Extras. That show is so funny. I love that show. But I haven't seen Afterlife, and apparently that's also
good. It is good. It is good.
No. Okay. Extras. Oh my god, that episode of Extras with Barry from EastEnders is one of the best.
Can you have
Extras on there?
Good question. I'm sure it possibly. I need to really look through this.
Underrated.
What do you think is number 5? This is coming in between Fleabag. No. Between Fleabag and I May Destroy You. So I think you won't be surprised when you find out what it is or guess what it is, but you will be absolutely furious. But then also think, fair.
I can't. Oh, Game of Thrones.
Of course. Yeah. I like how you got that from my description. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the epic shows, and it literally has been, and this is just not in order. It has been Breaking Bad, The Wire, Lost, Prison Break, but they both would never make the higher on the list because they were huge when they came out and then they dwindled. There was The Walking Dead that was huge. Desperate Housewives, as I've said. I May Destroy You.
You'll be shocked to learn that I don't think Devious Maids is on here.
Well, that is a fucking travesty. These people have no taste.
You come on, guys. Also, honestly, it really makes no sense to me, this, because at number 11 is Bojack Horseman.
Yeah,
I do like the show, but I don't. Is it number 11 of the greatest? What?
It should be Archer. Archer is again very problematic. That show is funny as hell and clever. The voice actor who plays Bojack Horseman and Archer is very, very good.
Wait, Bojack Horseman is Will Arnett. Will Arnett? Will Arnett.
I thought it was Archer.
Is Archer a person?
Oh,
or is he? But it doesn't. I feel like Will Arnett is not an obvious choice for the character of Archer, but what do I know? Because I've never. Again, hold my hands up. I haven't seen it.
You'd like Archer a lot. Can you read off the top 20? I just want to know what they are.
Yes.
Sorry,
okay.
This is just a conversation at this point.
It really is. But some of these, might surprise you guys too. So we've got. I'll go from top to bottom. Obviously, The Wire, Mad Men, Breaking Bad, Fleabag, Game of Thrones, I May Destroy You. Number 7, The Leftovers. I've never heard of that show.
Never heard of it.
Number 8, The Americans. I did watch a few seasons, but I would not say it's one of the top 10 greatest shows ever. Relax.
Yeah.
The Office UK. 10 is Succession. Feel like I need to start that.
Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Apparently it's brilliantly written. But who cares?
It's also it's a bit. I feel like it's just a bit too new.
Yeah. That's.
But then also, I May Destroy You was also 2020. That was iconic, different. It's completely that's one of a kind. Terrible. Or the third, Succession. We know that rich white people.
Yeah, it's boring.
11 is BoJack Horseman. 12, 6 Feet Under. Which I never watched, but people.
No, but I'm glad
loved,
it's there. Yeah.
Good for you.
Happy for you.
Good for you. 13 is Twin Peaks: The Return.
Random.
Which is weird that it wouldn't be
True
Twin
Detective
Peaks
or some shit like that.
True Detective is on the list. It's just not in top 20. And then 14 is Atlanta.
Yes. Come on. Great show. Phenomenal show.
I've seen maybe season 1. Maybe
okay, we're doing it. We're doing an Atlanta special.
Yeah. I did like it because I like Donald Glover, and I love Community, which is also on the list, but just much further down.
You love Community. You are textbook Community.
Fuck off! I feel like that is.
It's not a bad thing.
Okay. Anyway, 15 is Chernobyl. I watched a few episodes of that it was just brutal, so I couldn't fancy that, you know.
It's a no from me, dog.
I just like it's obviously such
about
a devastating, yeah.
A series, not a film.
No, a series.
Mate,
yeah, it's a series.
I'm sorry, I'm sure it's great. I just feel like I've suffered enough.
I just don't need to see, you know, people's skin peeling off because they were in the reactor.
Actually, I might watch that. I want to see what it looks like.
Oh God. Sorry. What have I created? Okay, 16 is The Crown. 17.
Fuck you. Sorry.
17 is 30 Rock.
Yes. Yeah. Why does that feel like a win for me? It's not. They literally were walking around in blackface. I don't care. Yeah. No, I'm joking.
But I don't. Yeah. It is. I just.
No. To be
I
honest,
prefer Parks and Rec, but which is again.
No, that's not fair because 30 Rock is like the Godfather. You know, that's why I cheered. It's more that it's like what it meant at the time. It's kind of like 6
right, yeah,
sure. It's like, oh, go on, you.
Have a moment.
I'm glad people didn't forget.
And sorry, where was I?
Okay, I'll take
18 one. Deadwood.
I know the name. I don't know the show.
Is that? I'm gonna Google it before I embarrass myself. I feel like, is that not some kind of like weird sci-fi?
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
To Who spin-off? Oh no, I was very wrong. It's an American Western television series. Okay, just ignore me then.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't be bothered opening up the thing. Okay, so Deadwood is at 18. 19 is Lost, of course it is. And at 20, we've got The Thick of It, which is hilarious.
Is that's not the one with the vampires, is it? My bad.
I mean, in a way it is. It's a political satire of
Man.
Peter Capaldi.
Okay, real talk, it's kind of hot.
Wouldn't kick him out of bed.
Okay, good. It's not just
sure.
All right. Yeah. I just wanted to check. I still never seen that, and it was one of those things where I was like,
"Oh, it's so funny."
Watch this 100%.
Yeah.
I was like, leave me alone.
Firstly, I don't political satire. No, thank you.
You don't know me at all.
Damn it, that is something I've watched, but I don't want the algorithm to be right.
I know. I'm just like, I'm not watching what you tell me.
It's very funny, and they swear a lot.
Swear words.
Yeah. So it's basically like Veep, but before Veep and not British. Veep. Not Veep. That will take the hair right off your legs. I don't know.
That on their actual legs. I've used it on my underarms and my pubes, and that's it.
Yeah, but
it's my pubic region or something cute. What's cute?
My pubes. I think it's just not good.
No, definitely not.
I've never had any effective use with it.
On the bikini line, that's the one. It works a treat.
Yeah, but because it like fucking burns everything.
R.I.P. to those hairs.
But you've really, I guess you've got to be like, well, depends on whether you want a precise finish or more natural.
It's what we've talked about with the threading of the upper lip. If I'm doing something like that, I'm just like, clear it out, whip it up and whip it out.
But then don't you find that like days later you'll just also start molting where the application wasn't? I just don't. I think it's a bit controversial, because if someone's about to, eat it, stick the right,
you might be a bit like, it's not something you can do quickly. But it's just I refuse to wax my own, and I refuse to it's just too much maintenance. You can't.
It's so much maintenance, and it's so expensive, and
I think that's the real reason I'm
having regular waxing.
No, I feel like waxing for me is like once in a while. I'm not doing it all the time.
No,
it's like it's to do it yourself properly.
Waxing is more like a holiday occasion for me rather than a sex occasion.
Yeah,
like you're going to be in a bikini, so you need it, a bit more than just a DIY.
Or just like, I'm bored and I've got money, let me go get wax. Like a facial.
I just always rather have a facial, to be honest.
That's fair, because wax is not fun. I feel like I once got a wax because somebody recommended a wax lady. Like, I don't know what. Anyway, she was terrible. She wasn't terrible. I have a very low pain threshold. I hate that saying. Like, who enjoys pain? But whatever.
Well,
my eyes twitching again.
Some people.
It's doing my head in.
Okay, so let's put that away. But maybe we'll.
I want the whole. Okay, this could be the episode. Sorry, listeners.
It truly could be. Insecure is 83.
That is not high enough. But
no.
I think that's very high.
Okay, just give me a few shows and I'll see if they're on the list. Sorry, I know this is boring, but yeah, Parks and Rec is on the list. It is where are you? 29.
Being human.
Oh. Be quiet, as if Being Human's going to be on here. I haven't seen it. Sorry, Being Human's not on here, but there is some other shit that is. So, like, oh God, of course Gilmore Girls is on here.
Oh, how high is it? Gilmore Girls is so funny to me.
72. Gilmore Girls is like that defines an era for me.
Oh my God,
university, first moving down to London and just being depressed and just watching episodes of the Gilmore Girls all the time.
Why do people watch the Gilmore Girls when they're depressed?
Right, what was the name? Being Human, you said? No, it's not on here, surprisingly. Oh gosh, no, it's not.
Somebody said.
All the shows that were, neither is Roswell High. Do you know what? Neither is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And that was iconic.
Okay, that's crazy. Is Angel on there?
Why would Angel be on here and not Buffy?
Because I feel like Buffy was way more famous, but Angel was more critically.
Oh, stop it. Look, I must admit, I didn't watch it. I did not watch Angel, so I'm casting shade where it's
either of them all the way through. I just watched a couple of episodes.
I have not only watched Buffy all the way through, I have rewatched it all the way through. More than once.
Buffy is your madness. But it's problematic.
Yeah. I don't know, it's pretty problematic.
Justice for Smallville.
Stop.
Yeah, but if we're talking about, okay, I feel like there should be a list of shows that had people in a chokehold, because that would be a better list. Like shows that had the tightest and firmest grip around the neck of humanity. Okay, Game of Thrones.
You've got your Gossip Girls.
Yes, Gossip.
You've got your OC.
I can't believe I forgot about Roswell High. I remember loving that show.
But nobody else did. At my school, it was like no. Everybody watched Buffy and Angel and like kind of at Upper Smallville, but no one really watched Roswell High.
That was a great show.
So that
an episode on it, I demand an episode of Roswell High. Where did we get that?
Who was which brother did you like?
I can't remember any of the characters. I just remember they were aliens, and I was horny watching it. Is that accurate?
That is 100% accurate.
I hate myself for admitting that, but that's just what it was for me.
When the aliens look like that. Okay, listen.
Did maybe they fight over the same girl?
Of course they did. Of course they bloody did.
Okay. Roswell.
And also Roswell High kind of paved the way for Dido after her collab with Eminem?
I feel like it was before,
but
obviously I would say that it probably wasn't. It was after. It was definitely after. I liked the brother with the gap in his teeth. That was funny looking.
Oh yeah, I liked the other one, the hot one.
Yeah, because he's gorgeous.
You liked the bad boy, and I liked like the older, sensible, brooding one.
I hate bad boys. The bad boys always catch my eye. Speaking of bad boys, oh my God, what's her name from Lost was in it? Is that her? Am I confusing my blondes?
I think
she is Belle.
Once Upon a Time isn't on here. How very dare they?
How dare they? Let's make our own list.
We should make our own list.
That list would be just like full of themed dramas and random comedy shows that we've seen that no one has heard of.
Okay, so I derailed us there. Apologies. Now let's get into...
that was so fun.
Well, it had to be done because realistically, we're all just putting off the inevitable, the meat of this show, which is what we're supposed to be talking about, which is...
Have I got news for you?
I wish.
Oh my God, Matt Hancock didn't get his job.
I know. Of course. Talk about a news story, like playing in double time. We were just constantly out of date. I'd post something and then suddenly he doesn't have a job. And then have to post something again.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. What are you talking about? You're like, first of all, sync up with my social media posts.
Yeah.
You are making me look bad.
Or maybe it was because of our humble little podcast, the UN. Got wind of our dissatisfaction.
I think it was the large and wide and far-reaching outcry. But everyone was like, it's just so funny. It makes me think that, oh yeah, because I'm so used to that level of outrage in this country especially, and then just everyone carrying on as normal. So to see a consequence, I was like, oh, this isn't normal. Boris Johnson out shouldn't be trending on Twitter every week.
Maybe the UN is just like, oh shit, we can't piss off England. Not that we're of any massive consequence.
No,
because
that's absolutely not what it is. It's like people were like, you are a money laundering. Well, I concluded the UN was a money laundering service because I was like, there is just, why would, and then they were like, oh no, they're on to to get rid of it. They were like, listen, if I'm gonna misappropriate funds, I want to do that in the privacy of my own government building. Matt Hancock, ow.
Fuck you. So well, yeah, I guess interested to see who's gonna scoop them up next.
It's got to be a JP Morgan situation. He's still an MP though. He's still living large.
I think he's gonna maybe write a book.
Oh my God.
Or have somebody else write a book for him.
He's not his mistress, sorry. No shade to her. His girlfriend writes a book, Star-Crossed Lovers. It's a Shakespeare parody story. Oh God. It's not funny though.
But it's also a musical.
I'm watching that.
Of course we would watch it.
I love musicals.
You turned that into an 8-part series and we're doing an episode on it.
Also, why wasn't Empire on the list?
How true.
How very dare they? Lee Daniels is a visionary.
Okay, we're just putting this off, so maybe we do like a tight 10 minutes on the film and then we get back to the list.
We will probably end up speaking about it for a long time, knowing us.
Actually, do you know what? I'm really sorry. I just need to address one thing because I've been listening back to some...
I mean the film.
I've been listening back to some of our recent episodes, and why are we out here telling people in long-term relationships to leave their partners?
Because we're haters. Duh.
In the anniversary episode, we really went full in on that, and we singled out our listeners in Kansas. So if anybody in Kansas has made any life-altering decisions,
no, don't do that, because if they have and they're listening to this, then they'll be like, don't play against my emotions. If you have, stick with your gut and you made the right decision. We support you, Kansas.
Would rather you did.
I'm laughing because I always do, you know me, Kansas, but I support you.
Yeah.
Also, I've been talking to my ex. Make mistakes. No, I'm joking, guys. I'm definitely joking. Don't do that. Don't be messy out here. God, don't be messy.
Some terrible advice. Anyway, listen, just need to get that off my chest. And
I actually wanted to walk back something I'd said.
Okay.
But I can't remember his name, so it seems disingenuous.
Okay.
He makes parody videos.
Oh yeah, but we never actually I said my new chihuahua and you were like, no, he's not.
I want to take it back. He makes good content and he doesn't have to do that, and he does it for the people. So I'm sorry for being shady to him. That wasn't my intention. I've laughed at his parody videos before.
We all have.
Yeah.
But who was the person that you were actually talking about? Because
his name's Bowman.
Oh, Bo Burnham.
Yeah, no, that's a comedian.
Wait, is the person that you're talking about not also a comedian?
Yes, but Bo Burnham is like a touring, working professional comedian. Right. Oh, woo! Sorry, I opened TikTok to get his name.
Okay,
I'm talking about the guy that does don't fall down the stairs. It's like a parody of like Drag Race, his reality show. The guy that
I know exactly what you're talking about. Sorry, yes, it's the video that you sent me of the fashion show. Yep.
Yes, the guy who does he does a parody of two girls making a podcast that is our podcast.
Yeah, it is.
It is our podcast.
Stop listening to our podcast and just watch those videos.
It's way funnier.
It's about the same. It's so much funnier.
Similar content, way funnier.
Yeah. Probably better life advice too. Better stories.
It's like I ran someone over today.
We are not doing an episode where we mimic the podcast that's mimicking us.
Like, Inception, that's not what that is. It's like
we have nothing else to say. Okay, right, listen. Real quick, guys. We watched She's All That this week because we thought, why not? We loved She's All That, and you know we did, but we also
You're lying. It. We watched She's All That because we wanted to see how bad it was. Let's be honest. We knew it'd be funny.
It wasn't funny though.
I mean, I laughed. Kourtney Kardashian's bits were funny.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but she wasn't
Oscar-worthy performance.
She just played herself.
No, she didn't. I'm sure she's a much woman kind of person.
But no, because she's very deadpan.
Yeah,
how she speaks and delivers things.
Yeah, the voice didn't change, but the character, the depth.
Also, while we're on the subject of Kourtney Kardashian, can you explain to me why everyone is so obsessed with her and Travis being engaged?
Okay, because.
Okay, this is not a shade. I genuinely want to know.
It's mostly because they look so fucking cute together.
So cute, yeah.
So good. And we want a sex tape. That was a joke. Let's bleep that out. It's mostly because they look good together, but she was with her significant other. This isn't a gossip site, so a podcast, so I'm not going to say anything cruel about him or demeaning. Guess what I'm thinking? She was with her baby daddy for 7 years or whatever, and we all watched on the show in the beginning years before they turned to Blackfish and all that stuff, and it was like, okay, this is a bit much now. Mm-hmm. But he was doing the most.
Yeah,
and obviously I was Team Kourtney. He was way too much. I understand that he was battling addiction and stuff, and I get that now, but it's just like he's done a lot of things which are just like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. So to see her happy now is like, yes. And she's looking so good while she's doing it. She deserves it. Yeah. And with him, my mum told me this story, and I'm not joking. I'm not going to check it now, but I almost cried. So he was in
a plane crash.
Where his best friends died. Oof. And she helped him to fly again after that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that is like...
She helped him get on a private jet again.
Don't do that. Because if you were on a plane and I died and Nick died and Chloe and Harry died, I'm just saying, you never think about the other person's feelings. I have to make you feel it. I have to make you feel the pain. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
that's just to follow back to last week.
I wouldn't have like the same situation and the same ease of getting onto a plane and like being comfortable. It's not for me. Really, that is one situation where money is like not
It's just like you're on a plane with your best. Like, that's unlucky.
No, I know, I get it.
Never travel altogether. That one was too much for me.
Play it like the big corporations.
What do they do?
Well, if you're on like senior leadership, you can't all travel together.
Yeah.
In the event that,
I'm sorry. I know that sounds morbid.
Actually, I shouldn't. Sometimes I think about that when Jenny Wolf and I are all together in a car.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's like, oh shit, what would happen? No. Who's going to look after the animals?
And a new anxiety was birthed in Ruth, one that she'd never forget. Also, I'm sorry, because that is the second week in a row I've told you to imagine someone you love dying, and I need to stop. Like, what the fuck is my problem? And that's about the time she walked away from me, throwing it back to Blink-182. Come on.
Let's talk then about
the member of Blink-182 who is a alien, what do you call it? A spaceship spotter. I can't remember his name. Where are you? Him.
The main one. What?
Yeah, there was 2 lead singers. The one that sang lead on Voice Inside My Head. What the fuck is that song called? Don't waste your time. Miss You. Oh my god, Miss You is. First of all, I have so many songs called Miss You or I Miss You that are just my favorite songs, and that is one of them. That song is so good.
Yeah.
You're already a voice inside my head, bitch. But you
don't, because I'll start crying.
It's a very emotional song.
Okay, look, we do need to say at least a couple of sentences about this god-awful film.
Let's talk about this film. This film was, to be honest, I had it on in the background while I was working. I didn't watch it like 100%. Do you know who the main actress is?
Addison Rae.
Yeah, she's like a TikToker and she has a pop career-ish.
Oh, I only know that she's a famous person. I assume she's a singer. I don't TikTok. Really know. Okay, no,
she's like a TikTok girl.
So that's why. Okay, that makes sense then.
But I didn't think they were going to bring it into the film. Like, oh,
it was honestly the film. It lacked so much depth.
So much
There's no character development. It was just. I honestly thought it was just terrible.
It was bad. It was, to be honest, I think it would be a nice thing to have on in the background if you were like dying of a hangover and doing something on your laptop.
I could just think of already like 100 different things I'd rather watch, and they're all on the that list.
You're straight to the wire.
I would rather watch any one of the top 100 greatest TV shows of the 21st century.
I'd rather watch this in The Office UK, and that's saying something. If I was hungover. If I was hungover and I wanted to be comforted, I'm not watching that shit. David Brent play the guitar. Save it.
So I think, firstly, how dare Netflix not nod to the original She's All That in the bio? You just have to give props to it. Otherwise, kids out here are going to think that that's just the show, that it's not based on anything. It's based on a show that we all know and love. Not a show, a film. You can't just pretend that this is a thing. There's going to be a whole generation of kids that just think that this is.
But it's because it was basically if DVDs still existed, this was a straight to DVD film. I didn't realize.
True.
They put no effort into this.
No effort whatsoever. Just.
Did you watch it and not do anything else? Were you working or did you sit and watch this?
No, I sat and watched it and I made notes.
I'm so sorry. Okay, I have to hear your notes. I have to hear your notes.
And I immediately was, I put it on, and maybe this is a self-defeated strategy, but I put it on already knowing it felt like a chore. It felt like I was doing homework. That I was like, I don't want to do this, but I have to do it because this is what we're talking about. And so therefore I need to do it justice and actually, try and engage with it so that I can.
Oh my God, now I have to hear these notes.
Oh, I don't get too excited.
I'm excited. It's too late.
Well, I love that Rachel Lee Cook was the mother. What I didn't love was that she wasn't Lainey Boggs in it, because I just thought that would have been really good to bring it like full circle.
But then we would have been questioning why Freddie Prinze Jr. wasn't in it. They would have.
Oh well, I did, because the in the thing, their parents got divorced and her dad moved away, and then towards the end, I don't know, the mum's giving us some inspirational speech and is saying, also, firstly, what kind of a name is Paget?
I think it's a common one.
Are you what? Yeah. I've never heard that, but okay, fine. Stand corrected. Paget Sawyer, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my god, Sawyer! It is an Easter egg. I couldn't believe it. Zach Sawyer. And then I searched. It's Zach Seiler. So that completely shot my theory that because that would have actually, that would have hooked me. That would have been good for me. But whatever.
No, it would have pissed me off. Because then okay, now you're just being lazy. You could have done that properly.
So I also was like, and she obviously is getting all this money from doing her influencing and getting her endorsements or whatever. I said, she's sure as shit not declaring any of that to the IRS.
She's not.
IR. Yeah.
Why isn't her mom handling her? Anyway, I'm not being judgmental. Each their own. She's a smart kid.
I also thought
that you wrote down she's dodging taxes. That is hilarious. First of all, are you declaring this income,
sweetie?
Influencer.
If you are, that's fine. You do you, but just be careful.
True. Because if it's the big bucks, they're going to come for you.
They will, of course, they will.
No, she's a white woman. Nothing will happen. Slap on the old wrist.
The lead character, the male lead character, Cameron.
I was like, who?
He basically had Lainey Boggs's after haircut as his before. Do I lie? Am I wrong?
Men is to make the hair short.
Yeah.
Whereas with women, go for a bob if you want to be hot.
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm taking from this.
Yeah.
And I also wondered, like, why is Kourtney Kardashian the owner of Bunny Venom? Like, the owner, CEO, COO, whatever. Why is she calling the influencer?
Was she the owner? I thought she was the head of a marketing agency.
Oh, I thought that she was the owner of Bunny Venom. And I just thought it was unrealistic that she would be calling.
Of course it is. That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Unless she's trying to say this is how we run our businesses. It's essentially a shell company. And so we have time to call people because we're just like not doing any work.
I don't know. Then it's like the music choices that they made. I thought the music was pretty good, but then why at the part of the karaoke, you're not telling, these kids don't know The Boy Is Mine and Teenage Dream. Those are not the songs. Those songs are so old. They're not singing those songs at karaoke.
Yeah, but they're
for kids that were 20 years younger than us. Maybe
me and my cousin were talking about this. So if you go on TikTok and look at the trending songs, some of the songs are like, how do you guys know this? And I don't think they do. I think they just learn them from TikTok. Honestly, you'd be surprised.
Probably.
The Boy's Mind made sense to me just because that song is so huge. I'm not joking. If I put on a music channel, there is, I'm not exaggerating. There is a strong chance.
But Katy Perry, Teenage Dream. I love that song. Do not get me wrong.
That song was huge.
But I just don't see it being. Oh, it's such a good song.
I prefer that song to Taylor Swift's Corny Era for sure. Do I say era or era? Am I English or American?
I say era, but you do you.
What do I say?
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever. I don't know that I've ever heard you say it. I don't understand how I wrote. Honestly, I wrote quite a lot of notes. None of it is.
I will say
even my notes are like second rate. Even my notes are just like, I couldn't. You could tell it's compared to some of my previous notes for other films. I'm like,
none the richer.
yeah,
EDM cover at the end.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I put that.
Awful.
Laughing my ass off. Yes, Kiss Me, and then not a remix. Don't do that to us.
I was like, there were no electric drums in that song, so. Also, the head teacher, what's his name? Scooby-Doo guy.
Matt Lillard.
Yeah, he is in
She's All
show
That.
I was watching the other day. Oh yeah, but I mean,
Good Girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a really good show. I was surprised.
It is a good show. Yeah.
Really good show.
I didn't. It felt like they were really trying hard to poke fun at like classic 90s movie tropes.
Really? I didn't think they made any effort to do that. What were the tropes?
But it just didn't work. Or like I didn't actually put down an example, but things like the dance crew, like the dance offs.
How long was that scene?
It was so long. And tell me this, the rival dance crew only materialized like 2 days before prom. So who were they going to be dancing opposite? What would the dancer do otherwise?
I think they all knew. The idea is they all knew this. It didn't make sense because the dancers switched to different teams, so it didn't make any sense. But the idea was they all learned one dance, and then Hot Boy and Hot Girl went away. And sorry to those who haven't seen the film, I pray all of you haven't seen the film. There's 2 rival dance crews, and I think the second crew is like a rebellion from the first. So him and her go off and they're like, let's do our own thing. And then they come and they're like, we got our own dance. You're not ready for our dance. And their dancing is god awful. And Natalie,
honestly, it's so awful.
Don't understand. Okay, so what she represents is like the worst part of Pixar, which is white American girl dances. No, I'm sorry. Oh, that's too vague. White American girl aged between 17 and 20 dancers.
Yeah, okay.
Poorly smiling the whole time. Like, that's her thing. So that dance scene is like really them being like, let's show them what we got. Because that, honestly, the dance scene.
Is she a dancer?
Just dances, yeah. I'll send you a really funny TikTok out.
Because she doesn't.
No, I'm not. I'm an adult. I'm not mocking you.
Hold on, sorry, Ruth. Your sound is a bit off.
Oh, thank God, because I was saying crazy things. Okay.
We could still hear you. No, it's still a bit
baffling.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second, I have to mute myself.
I strongly, as Ruth said, I strongly encourage you guys not to watch this film. It's really bad. If you want to watch He's All That, I suggest you just watch She's All That instead. There was a point, when the mum was having the heart-to-heart with Paget, and I think was she coming clean about doing a bet? I can't remember. I was waiting and hoping and praying that the mum would be like, you know what, it gets better. I remember this time at school when I was just a bet, and you know what? And it didn't happen. Honestly, no. I was just waiting for, that's what I wanted, the Lainey Boggs storyline, to see what happened to Lainey Boggs after high school. Because I was so not captivated or engaged by any of the new cast of characters, apart from, actually, do you know what, I will say that the little sister, she gave one convincing performance when she was crying, and I was like, this is for what? Okay,
see people suffer. No, I'm joking.
She pulled it out of the bag, I thought, given the rest of the film was devoid of any actual genuine emotion. It was all quite fake. I thought she really did some. I thought maybe she's got some chops here. She's got some acting chops, maybe.
Yeah. And it doesn't really, I would say the whole reverse sexism thing doesn't work. He's all that, let's objectify it.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. Sorry. He just became a legend and he was fine. Like, it's not the same. But good luck to you all. And let's be honest, without Usher, what's the point? They definitely didn't have the budget. And they did not have the budget. I guess that their idea of a cameo was Kourtney Kardashian.
And Rachel Lee Cook and Matt Lillard.
Yeah, but it's not the same as like when we were watching She's All the Time. Yeah, and like we were like, why are all these people in this film?
Yeah. But at the time,
no, Usher was huge. Yeah. Little Kim was a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were, yeah. Sorry, I've got Teenage Dream in my head. Bloody annoying song.
Me too.
What's Katy Perry's most annoying song? I'll go first.
The Hypnotize Me one? Sorry.
Who?
Dark Horse? No, actually, no, I don't.
No, is that the one?
I know. Like, I know the one that the swish bish.
Swish swish bitch. To be honest, I don't find it annoying because I like the beat and I've never heard it more than like 2 times. I've never heard it.
I think I've only heard it where she was just singing it like live, but not. And it was a bit of a mess.
God, imagine her going on a press run. Remember press runs when someone's song would come out and then it was like forced down your throat for like weeks and you couldn't, even if you didn't want any part in it, you couldn't get away from it.
Not really, because I didn't have like music channels. I don't know. I'm not sure what.
It wasn't so much music channels. It was like, I don't know. It was just a whole thing. They would perform it everywhere. Oh my God. One of my favorite things that Twitter does is it brings back like people's, I think it's Good Morning America. Is that a show?
Yeah.
Hold on,
sounds like a show.
Good Morning America.
No, it will be a show for sure.
It's
musicians going on press tours.
Oh, good.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, they bring up their like live performances. So the other day it was like, I can't believe Fergie was doing this at 8 a.m. and it's like Fergie like doing the absolute most on the outside.
Wait, can't hear you, Ruth.
My bad, guys. We're having so many technical difficulties. My voice keeps getting stuck in my mouth. And Maybe I've got so much mucus.
Oh.
I'm just not thinking it. To be honest, I'm finding it fresh. Do you see what I mean? I can't speak. And also I can't remember how my voice is supposed to sound. Maybe I'm just tired.
Hey, I think the listeners
deserve better. I agree.
Deserve better. Well, yes, but also need an update on Toegate. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring you down. I just feel like I'm invested now.
It's fine. Let's one thing.
It's the toilet that broke the toe the second time.
To be honest, like I've got I tried to do, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I tried to do one of my exercise classes, how I originally broke my toe. I have such resentment and anger, like irrational towards the personal trainer. It's not his fault. Obviously, I've been paying for the lessons because I keep thinking I'm going to go back. I'm getting to the point I don't think I can go back because I'm so angry and I'm scared.
But I did find be angry in the session.
No, that I'm going to do something dumb. Right, I don't have like indoor trainers. I could just buy some. Or I could buy for the same price.
This is going to be good.
Not so boring. This is just like peak housewife for me. It's like a climber. You know those Hey guys, for those listening, so it's like instead of like a glide machine, which is the one where your legs go back and forth, like a.
Sorry, lost you there. Lost the audio.
Sorry. Yeah. Like you literally, it's. Sorry guys, we're all over the place today. We're having technical difficulties.
All over the shop. You were talking about you getting a climber.
Oh yeah, basically
a climber for the same cost as what, a personal trainer,
pair of trainers,
or trainers. What?
Because they have no secondhand value. They're like £200 exercise equipment. Everyone buys it, never uses it. So it's in good condition. So you can get one from eBay for like 50 quid.
Okay, yeah.
In perfect condition. I offered this woman £30 for it because there are ones further away for 20 quid, and she was like, "Thanks, but no thanks." I felt like sending her a message back being like, "Good luck selling it, bitch." But then I was like, "No, don't
see you in 2 weeks."
Okay, whatever.
This offer has a time limit.
Oh my gosh. Then I was just like, she said the least I would sell it for is 45. I'm just like, I'm going to see that. I'm going to just go online and see who's got one ending now so we can go pick it up, because honestly, I need to exercise immediately. Like I need to exercise every single day until I wore myself out, and then I can stop.
Okay.
Is it compulsions? We'll never know.
We probably do know.
We don't talk about
that. We won't. Sorry, while we were trying to fix the technical issues, we also really randomly remembered the fact that remember when from boardroom to bedroom was a tagline or something that was, I don't know, it was
every Cosmo
hot headline.
Article.
It was every Cosmo article. It was like every pair of heels that you must have that would take you from the boardroom to the bedroom by way of the disco. Of course, because that's what women do. But why?
I don't know. Like,
who came up with that phrase?
Definitely a copywriter at Cosmo, 100%.
From boardroom to bedroom, alliteration. They will eat it up.
And boy, did we.
Yeah.
But did anyone ever do it? No. Has anyone ever gone from boardroom to bedroom unless they're having an affair?
It's a good point. But why?
Have you ever been part of an affair? I'm sorry to be elitist, but I only regard an affair if the person is married. Sorry to you. Sorry.
I don't know that many people though.
I can't believe I've never been in one. It seems like something I would do, but yeah.
Wow.
Not now. I mean, when I was younger and I had less morals. I had morals. I just didn't understand.
I mean, not knowingly. And also, what do you class as an affair? Like, would you class
you're sleeping with a married man or woman or married person?
It's like sleeping with plural time, as in night.
Yeah, because
it's a prolonged
not a one night stand. That's just cheating. That's just cheating, and that's boring. I'm talking love affair. Drop the love, just the affair. Scandal. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably people that I've slept with unwittingly that have maybe not married.
I know. There's only been one that I thought, you're married. Oh my God, I definitely fell for the whole me and the mother of my child have just put up thing.
Is that
definitely
daddy?
Fell for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will never. Yeah. Oh, so gross. What was his appeal? He went to some fancy music school. That was literally it. He was kind of cute. No, he was kind of cute. And he was into weird stuff, and I liked it. Then I got bored.
He was. Was he like a carpenter?
Oh, good memory. You're the opposite of me.
Well, I remember small, tiny details of everybody's life, unless I've had a drink. In one ear out the other. Fucking memory like a sieve.
I love that though.
It's so true. Then I am blacking out, you best believe. And anything I do remember, I'm going to push real deep down inside. And if you bring it up, I will immediately change the subject. I will change the subject as quickly as I can to not rouse suspicion that I don't want to talk about.
That was so taboo. Like, I remember somebody getting upset with me. I'm sure we talked about this. Apparently, saying I'm sure we talked about this all the time is a sign of ADHD. I just think it's a sign that your podcast is not memorable. I can't remember. And now I've got Simply Red in my head. It is a mess in here. I love the thought of coming home to you. Even if that is crazy. If you know you can't make, you love the thought. Okay, happy for you.
Oh my God, sorry. I just also all over the place this week. Oh, absolutely all over the shop. Haven't even had a drink. Randomly on the radio the other day, that song by Tayo Cruz.
Oh my God, Like a Star.
Break Your Heart.
I'm only gonna break your heart.
Imagine having the gall, the audacity to sing that song. Yeah. At least, like, tell the truth, you know.
He didn't tell her that. He just put it in the song.
That song is madness.
I'm only gonna break your heart. Tayo Cruz, man, come back. Where are you?
Me.
I love him. Do you remember that he never took his sunglasses off?
I did not remember that, no.
Oh my God. Like, he has a song called Like a Star that I feel like at one point was my most streamed song. I'm talking Windows Media Player, I think. Like a star, like a star. Ooh,
is it that old?
I think so. I want to say
my God.
O's.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, true. God, before the days of Spotify, even iPlayer. Certainly before Apple
was
Music.
Like Tayo Cruz, what's the song? Break Your Heart. Then it was Jason Derulo's Riding Solo.
Riding Solo.
And then it was Bruno Mars, I Want to Be a Billionaire. So I feel like those songs are all in that same pool of... What's the latest version of that song?
What, Billionaire?
Yeah, like of that kind of song where it's just like... They don't make those anymore, I guess.
Just like they don't make like maybe Little Nas X. Anymore.
What's that one he has? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, teen movies are trash now. I mean, how are you gonna whitewash a white film? What's left?
They're gonna do it by having horses.
We have a diversity of species. Okay. That sounded way more racist than I intended.
Species. Yes.
Oh my God. They tried.
And this one is white and brown.
My brother is trying to signal that he's coming into the room. I'm clearly recording. And he's still like, can I come in? Can I come in? I'm like, no. Get back, can I come in?
No.
He's coming in.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't even know how long we've been going for.
He's just Josh. Oh my God, I'm not getting involved. I'm so sorry to everyone listening, but he's just literally come in and just like taking a whole container full of rice and just a spoon and walked. You can't eat the whole thing.
No, I know you were doing.
Oh my gosh, my mom has come back with a container.
See his food here.
I'm recording.
She's okay.
I'm recording.
Professional.
Oh my gosh, nobody respects me in this. I'm actually gonna have to mute because they're just doing the most.
Between your family and my cat and dog, we don't get a moment's peace. How are we supposed to record good quality content that the people want?
When people like arguing over jollof rice in the background. Oh gosh, such a stereotype of the Nigerian family.
At your school, I
did not expect that.
Sorry. I guess that these kids are at college, so maybe like college is a bit different, but I went to a like sixth form.
Yeah.
Attached to the school, not a sixth form college.
Same.
And
I thought they were in high school.
Well, they are, but they're all talking about going to college. So
okay.
I think that they're in like maybe final year. I don't know.
Yeah.
But still, like in what I guess the equivalent would have been to sixth form.
Sixth, yeah.
Yeah. Were the boys allowed to have facial hair? Because at our school, they sure as shit weren't.
Sure, they had, some of them did, but it wasn't like the done thing. I don't think a lot of them could grow facial hair, even at 18.
No, there was that, but then there were some that could. It's like shave in the morning, beard in the afternoon.
God, they were always talking about shaving. I remember the day that it was when I was in sixth form that I discovered you have to shave every day, and I was like, why? That seems excessive. But it's like armpit hair, just keeps going back.
Yeah.
You can get your face waxed.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of but with a full beard.
Yeah, God, I've seen those videos. But they just like go.
It's horrible. And then they do the head.
Yes, it's like a full like wax cast.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
But I think if boys would have been sent home if they'd had what the school deemed to be too much facial hair.
That's a bit much, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
but it's also not surprising. I've just never thought about it. I mean, we weren't allowed to anything.
No.
I think I wore makeup in sixth form. I had the shortest skirt you've ever seen, but I also had the longer, tightest skirt you've ever seen. So I feel like there was balance.
At sixth form, you had a short skirt?
Yeah. That was the first time I ever had a short skirt.
Oh.
It was from H&M. It was cute.
Pleated?
Oh no, our uniform was loose. The only thing that was like uniform regulation. Oh no, even our blazers in sixth form, that was the first time you could essentially wear a suit.
Yeah, we wore suits.
With the school tie. My suit was like the tightest pencil skirt you've ever seen from H&M.
Yeah.
With a fitted shirt that didn't even have a top button. So my tie was constantly like here, like I was in a porno. And then a blazer, yeah. I think my blazer was pretty reasonable. Or was it a school blazer with the badge? Because in school, we never had to wear pleats or anything, but we had to have grey trousers, grey skirt, and then the blazer was like a full school blazer. Like there was no customizing that. It did not look cute ever.
Same with ours. Yeah. We've definitely, honest to God, had this conversation on the podcast, but I'll repeat it again. Yeah. Our school uniform before we got to sixth form was green socks, green knee socks, bottle green skirt, but like bottle green
Catholic
school blazer. No, secular.
They just hate it. Was it a grammar school?
Bow tie. Nope.
A bow tie.
Like the girls had dicky bows and then the boys had ties.
You see, okay, unless you're giving me a name of a school that is going to open doors to me, you better keep that bow tie to your mother. How dare you? Oh my God, a bow tie.
Who do you think you are? Tie. Yeah, no word of a lie.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
The strapline. The school motto was an education and excellence. And there was a Latin version as well, but I can't remember what that was.
I was in Welsh or some shit. I went to a Welsh school. It's very confusing. Yeah.
Well, there it is. But I was going to say that the show felt...
Sorry.
I'll have to take out a photo for you.
I need this. Didn't the other schools make fun of you?
Yes, probably, but also this is going to sound awful.
Elitist, yeah. So you're like, oh my God, we go to the good school, have fun in poverty.
If I'd have gone to one of the other schools, we would have been so severely racially bullied.
Oh God, the racism.
So it kind of wasn't
you really can't get
like,
on of saying coloured. I want to say you really can't. You have to pick a struggle. Do you want an ugly uniform or do you want to get racially abused? You can't get
ugly uniform.
Yeah. I mean, the racism wasn't too bad in my secondary school, considering what the racism was like from those same people outside of school.
Right.
In retrospect, it wasn't that bad, but it was very much present. But I was like, blah, 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 blah. I can't notice any racism.
What I was going to say is that I thought that I wondered if it was not realistic that everybody was like, just the fact that she was this influencer and this major, like, I guess, well, they never said it was TikTok, but I'm going to assume it was a TikTok thing at 17, 18. But I guess that is probably maybe something that's relatable to kids now.
Especially rich ones, 100%.
Yeah. So
all those kids, the ones you see on YouTube and stuff, well, some of them will be homeschooled, like the younger ones, but all of those kids must go to like a school. And a lot of it's like we've talked about before, like a lot of what's idolized in these teen movies is just wealth. Like her losing her sponsor. I'm losing my sponsor. In the end, did she get her sponsors back? I wasn't paying attention. Did she take them back?
So the Kourtney Kardashian did call her after the prom where she won prom queen, but then gave it back and did a big speech, even though no one asked her to.
No one ever asked for that speech.
This was not needed or required. But she ignored it so that she could make out with Cameron, who had ridden over on the horse.
Oh yeah, I remember the horse shit.
Yeah.
And then she became a wellness influencer, my favorite type of white woman influencer.
What I didn't get was how she just said, I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to be more present. I'm not going to do all this stuff again. And then not 2 minutes later, they're fucking riding through Portugal unsupervised. And she's like fucking
she's she's documenting her life, but instead of trying to present a perfect image, she's being real about her perfect life. There is
okay, sorry. That's well, do you know what, sweetie? It still makes all of your followers feel really bad about themselves and their lives. So
maybe they should follow somebody else.
Actually helping.
Yeah, true.
Now it's just great because you've got an Instagram boyfriend that's taking all your cute pictures for you and getting matching loser tattoos.
Oh my God. Why did they get the tattoos there? That would have been a nice tattoo on maybe on the back of the neck underneath the hairline. You don't think
somewhere where you can't see?
Yeah.
Or like on the inside arm.
Yeah, that would have been cute.
I feel like
it's too it's too severe.
Also, it's not somewhere you can easily look at. I guess because all the tattoos, the 2 tattoos I have, they're more really for me. So they're in positions where I can easily kind of see them rather than being on show for other people to see. But what do I know?
I'm so sorry. Hold on one moment.
It's all right. To be honest, guys, as if on cue, well, Brody's been going mental this whole episode. He is, you might see him if you're watching the video, just quite restless, wants to play, attacking me with his razor sharp claws, and just generally being super cute. So that's probably our cue to go. Producer Brody is like, wrap this shit up, bitch. I'm hungry. I want tuna. I also want to go to bed so that I can meow incessantly all night and scratch at the door.
Oh my God, I need to I need my own home. I've had enough. Okay. Yeah, we have to wrap it up. Yeah. To anybody watching the video, you can see I've been like on mute, like trying to get the room empty. Oh my God, this has been the worst in terms of technicals. Let me just say that
I'm not as good at shit as
don't say as filling because I'm terrible at it. I'm so bad at that.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. Well, here ends this episode. Looking forward to discussing the next
what are we watching
greatest shows from from 21 to 100 next episode. Maybe we'll just do an episode all about that, because clearly that's what we wanted to talk about more.
Facts.
Anyway, see you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Rewind the tape.